My name is Ignacio Lopéz. I'm from Chile. If I can describe myself with one word, it would be that I'm a happy person. My hobby could be photography for sure. I love traveling, and every single time that I have the chance, I take pictures of my travels. And for example, once again, one of my pictures was exposed in the Fine Art Museum in Santiago, here in a little restaurant too. So that's my favorite hobby. With regards to my background, I studied chemical engineer and biotechnology engineer. And normally we say only that, but I'm a bit older, I'm 32 years old, so I also have professional experience before, which is something that defined me more than only my studies. So my first work was in France. I worked with biofuel and sustainable food production. Then in Chile, I worked for 3 years as a research and development engineer in the waste and water treatment. And further, I got promoted and I was the head of production of the same company, once again working in water treatment and making circular economy in these kind of processes. With regards to my long-term expectations, I have two main reasons for that. First of all, in Chile, with regards to the global warming effects, we can see them in a very strong way. The glaciers in the south of Chile, in Patagonia, year by year, they are melting, and also in the north part of Chile, we can see a lot of drought, which means that people don't have enough water to drink. And so what we see here, and a lot of people say, oh, global warming is important, but normally the most of people don't see it, but in Chile we see it. In parallel, I used to work in a little project when I was a student in a poor municipality there, where the objective was to produce fuels from residual olive oil. And in that case, with just not a huge budget, we deployed this project, and I could see how the engineering applied in the chemical and biotechnological way could create an impact on society. So that's why I decided to follow my career in that term, applying chemical and biotechnological engineering in the sustainability. Bioceb is the definition of that, you know, and not also from that point of view in terms of the technical point of view, or also from the soft skills, because this is an intercultural program. We are 23 colleagues, 17 of them for different countries. So this is an interesting way how to know from different cultures, how to adapt from their point of view. And being, for example, from my previous experience in being the head of production, I know that soft skills are key in any work. I was pretty sure that this program could foster that development of soft skills and intercultural knowledge. Why my study track? It comes once again from my motivations. As I said, I would like to contribute in somehow with these global warming effects. And I think that we need a lot of technology. We have to deploy new companies and new innovations in order to get these zero emissions in general. So I'm completely sure that the startups is like the driving force of the innovation in general. So that's why I would like to do my own company, my own startup, or maybe working in one of them in order to deploy these new technologies that could help us deploy new technologies to reduce the impact of the human being on the environment. And that's why I chose this study track. This is track number 2. And the destination are France right now, then Estonia, and finally Belgium. And this track is about design, optimizing, and upscaling bioprocesses. And for every single startup, you need to design, you need to upscale your technology, and you need to optimize it. So I thought this track fits completely or is totally consistent with my long-term objectives. I would say a lot of patience, because the first semester is a bit hard. A lot of basic science, which we understand that you have to learn everything from the basis. But for example, in my case, as I come from work, from professional experience, it was very hard coming from working in the industry and then studying plants, genetics, and so on. But we have a lot of expectation that the next semester we will apply this knowledge that we got this semester. So it's patience, and don't stress yourself because it's a lot of workload, but the guys from the last generation, they told us that this is the most difficult one, and the following semester are a bit more relaxing than this one.